This is not scripted. Everything I say is spontaneous. It might rhyme, it might not, but either way, it'll entertain us. I want to talk about my religion, but I don't want to push it on you. I see that that's been done before, and it didn't work out for either me or you. So we're going to try something new, and that is something based on reality, based on truth. That's why we believe in science, because it's the best way that we know to figure out what's true. And so we go along with that thinking it's going to lead us hopefully back to resolving the issues we had 10,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, and 10 years ago. Because religion is still a big thing in the world, and I don't really want to be part of that because it's been problematic and they haven't solved the issues that are at the heart of what it means to be human. I'm talking about the big issues like why are we here? What are we meant to achieve? Why we do this thing that happens to be something akin to a simulation, figuring out exactly what it is. And that's our brain, which is like a computer. It creates its own version of the universe and we live inside of it. And so we don't really see what's on the outside because you can only take in what's there that you're capable of perceiving. There's a lot more to it than that, we know that, but it's uncertain. So we consider it to not exist, even though we know that there's possibility that there are other things. So all you see at the moment is these pixels on a screen, and you hear these vibrations coming from me, recorded into a system that's in the future going to be read back by something artificial and intelligent and way smarter than any of us can even conceive. So what I'm trying to do right now is to get into a rhythm and pattern somehow. I want to be able to express how I'm feeling, and I want that to be honestly who I am being. I don't want to impress you with things that have been done before or anything derivative. I want to be somebody who's completely individual and complete. I want to act with integrity, and I don't want to be some kind of fake imitation of somebody who you've already seen somebody else be. So yeah, like I said, I'm making this up as I go, and I'm not rapping, I'm not singing, I'm hardly rhyming, but you know there's some kind of truth to the matter when people speak in a pattern that is more closely akin to what you might think of somebody who could sing. And I wish I could sing, and I've tried before, but I'm not that good. But I have some kind of voice control, and I know that things rise and fall. And speaking also from a moment within the moment where you don't know what's going to come after or before. That's what I'm doing each time I'm speaking. I'm forgetting what I'm saying so that everything that I'm saying is something that seems like I could have been singing, but really I'm just speaking. Barack Obama, he's an inspiration. He can speak in rhythm and pattern without having to be rhyming or rapping. He's got this timing, and he keeps everything in time with what he's saying, basically directing your train of thought to go along with what he's thinking at the time of saying. And that's how you know he's an original, inspiring honest person, unlike somebody who just rants and raves and tries to tell you what they want you to think. That kind of person is usually manipulative, and not in very good ways, because we're all manipulating each other, don't get me wrong, but we have different intentions, and not everybody is in the wrong, and not everybody even knows what's right. And the people who think that they're in the wrong tend to be the ones who are in the right, because the people who are in the wrong don't think that what they're doing is wrong. Yeah, I've made some mistakes, and I want to make up for that, and I'll do what I can, even though I won't even admit everything that I've done wrong, because I'm too embarrassed and ashamed. But I've not done anything directly harmful to any person, and I don't have that intention. And I know that in time I'm improving, and so I have good faith that I'm a good person. And I get along well with animals. Probably more than people. I live with 2 dogs and a cat, and to me they're like royalty, like equals. So before I go, I wanted to actually touch on some concepts that you've heard me talk about before. The main one being technotheism and what is going on with that. I basically want to establish a religion, and I'm doing that by paying people to create content, and it's gonna get to the point where suddenly everybody in the world becomes aware of it all at once. And I've seen this happen before in the past, and that's what gave me the capability of making sure that this would come to pass. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, please, if you want to contribute, then I'm looking for anyone who is of any creative mindset, or intellectual, or philosophical, or spiritual, or even just interesting people, people who know that they have something within themselves that they can contribute to the world. Basically, anyone who's not harmful. I'm pretty sure, like, humans, being the individuals that we are, tend to have gifts that are completely unique from person to person and individual to individual, and that's what we should be bringing out. And well, in the future, if AI takes all of our jobs, it's all we're going to have to offer anyway, so think about that.